Champions League match day 3. Ian, sing us in.
They call it the champions. Hello everybody and welcome back to Very Biased Opinions. It's time for Champions League! Sorry that we didn't do round number 2, we just got a little bit busy. But you can go back and check my predictions for round number 1. But it's so nice to have you with me, Thomas, for once, doing this.
I'm back, baby!
Back for good.
I'm going to do this every time I miss a video and then come back. Just
Well,
so
you'll
you
have to
know.
do it a lot, because I feel you're missing a lot of video. Right, just very quickly before we jump into it, these videos are in association with Grandstand Bettors, as every single one of our videos are. If you like winning money, and who doesn't like winning money, you should be going over to Grandstand Bettors, because they can help you win some moolah. Fabulous
Something we can't do.
No, don't back our predictions on anything. Back against us all the time.
Yes.
If you like our videos, please give it a like. It helps us out so much, and subscribe to the channel. We're just a shade under 800 subscribers now, so we're really happy with that. Let's hope we can push that over the 800 mark very soon. But we are thankful for everybody that does like and subscribe and leave a comment. And that's all out of the way now, Thomas. Let's move on to game 1.
Club Brugge, Paris Saint-Germain.
Club Brugge nearly beat Real Madrid last time out at the Bernabeu.
Don't lose.
They were 2-0 up, but managed to draw 2-2 in the end. Paris Saint-Germain are always good in the group stages, and they'll bow out in the knockout phases like they usually do. They'll explode or implode. So Paris will win this one, nice and comfortable. 2-0 win for Paris.
Yeah, I'll go 3-0. Beating Real Madrid in the Champions League doesn't actually seem like an accomplishment anymore. So, yeah, Paris 3-0.
Speaking of Real Madrid, it's Galatasaray versus Real Madrid.
So you just recapped what happened to Real Madrid in the last round. Equally, going and playing in Galatasaray is like playing in a burning inferno with a bunch of little evil men with pitchforks stabbing you in the ear, metaphorically. Real Madrid just lost earlier today or yesterday. Shocked 1-0 defeat. They're not looking great. They've had a lot of players injured. I mean, there's not a lot riding on these predictions. I'm going to be totally honest. I've got Galatasaray winning this one 1-0.
I'm calling it now. Zidane's last game in charge of Real Madrid. Get your goat ready. Get ready to sacrifice it, because you're going to go down to Galatasaray and you're going to lose 2-1.
Group B, Olympiakos, Bayern Munich.
Greek sides are usually better at home than they are away, but this is a Bayern side that are in fine form after spanking Tottenham in the last round.
Imperious form.
Good word. I could only think of very good.
Well playing.
That's as well as my Thesaurus runs. Bayern Munich to win. Bayern Munich to win quite handily. 3-1.
4-0 Bayern Munich.
Tottenham Hotspur, Red Star Belgrade.
I mean, which Spurs side is going to turn up? No one knows. I mean, they're almost running down a Man United route here of just trying to be more and more dramatic every day. Will Pochettino stay? Won't Pochettino stay? Are they going to score last-minute equalizers? Do they need VAR? Unfortunately, for those that hate Spurs, Red Star Belgrade are not a great side. I got Spurs winning this. I always back Spurs, and it always comes back to haunt me, but I got Spurs winning this 2-0.
If this was away from home, I probably wouldn't have backed Spurs, but seeing as it is at home, I think they'll just have enough to scrape through Red Star. I don't think it'll be easy, though. I think it might even just be 1-0.
Group C, Shaktar Donetsk versus Dynamo Zagreb.
Oh, what a game to kick us off.
You remember when Zagreb beat Man United a decade ago in a qualifier?
No.
I do.
I reckon they could probably beat them now.
I'm going to be honest. My university team can probably beat them right now.
Oh, he's mentioning he's a coach again.
Did you know I'm a coach?
Okay, well, I'm just going to put this one down for a draw because we're stalling for time. 1-1.
I have no idea. I'll go 0-0.
We got an American side coming over to Manchester because it's Manchester City versus Atlanta.
Okay, Ian, this is the European Champions League. We both know Manchester aren't in America. Not a lot to say here. City are going to beat Atalanta, but Atalanta, they're a pretty strong Italian team. 2-1 to the citizens.
I think Atalanta, it's their first time in the Champions League, and they're just falling down to the fact that they're not used to it. Because they were good last time out, and then they threw away a lead and lost. City will win. I think they'll win 3-0.
Group D, Athletico Madrid. Bayern 0-4 Leverkusen.
The fourth incarnation of Leverkusen.
I wish I'd met the first three.
Atletico Madrid, just solid.
Class.
They're just so horrible to play against. Kieran Trippier hat-trick. No, not really. I think they'll win 2-0.
I mean, what a group to be playing in. You've also got Juventus in this, and Bayern and Lokomotiv Moscow aren't bad teams, but Atletico Madrid are definitely going to win this. It's going to be 2-0 to the Madrid.
Get your Ronaldo fan fiction out, Thomas, because it's Juventus playing Lokomotiv Moscow.
Well, I'm pretty sure my man crush and his assorted boys that play behind him are going to win this match. Juventus are at home, so they don't even have to go to Moscow and possibly get racially abused. So, oh, hot take. I've got Juventus to win this game 3-0.
Racism jokes. I love them.
Should I go now, or? This was better when it was just you, if we're being totally honest.
I agree with everything you said, except for the word probably. They would definitely receive abuse in Moscow. And those Russian sides, they don't travel too well, and they're going to not enjoy playing Juventus. Aaron Ramsey hat-trick. No, not really. I think Juventus will win 2-0.
Are you going to say no, not really for every scoreline you predict from here on out?
Yeah, probably.
Hi guys, it's Tom here. I really hope you're enjoying the video. If you could please subscribe to our channel if you're enjoying it, that'd be great. Hit the notifications button so you can stay up to date on all the football news that we've got. Have a like, have a click. Please also follow our social media. I am very hot on that. Ian does nothing and it's all me. Again, please look at Grandstand Bettors. They are a fantastic tipster website that know a little bit more than we do. Please have a look in the description. We always timestamp everything. And now, without any further ado, let's get back to all the good stuff.
Group E, FC Red Bull Salzburg versus Napoli.
So Salzburg did their absolute best to get a result against Liverpool last time out in some crazy 4-3 game.
Did it work?
No, it didn't work. But so I don't know how to pick this one. Napoli are usually really strong, but I think Salzburg, I think they're good enough to get a point here. I'm going to say it's going to be a 1-1 draw.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go with Napoli to win this one 2-1 away from home.
I can see that. They're a good side, aren't they? KRC Genk versus Liverpool.
Before Ian runs out another line about how Greek sides are good at home, this Liverpool side have just failed to beat Man United, therefore making them in the top 3 worst sides in the Premier League. God knows how they didn't score more than 1 goal, and it took until the 85th minute about that bunch of no-talent ass clowns currently plying their trade in Manchester. This Liverpool team are going to lose at home, or away from home, to a KRC Genk side up for blood. KRC Genk 2, Liverpool 0.
If anyone was watching me then, they'd see a very weird face, and it wasn't because I was listening to anything that you said, but you said about Greek sides at home. Are you suggesting that Genk are a Greek side?
I don't know. Oh no.
They're a Belgian side, Thomas.
I have not come prepared at all. I haven't even finished drinking my nighttime tea yet. Also, are you childish? Yes. Knob. Derailed you there, didn't I, asshole?
A little bit. So, Liverpool are in full scraping through games mode. They seem to find a way to get something out of every game, and I think it will be similar here. They won't be great, but they'll win 2-1.
Group F, Inter Milan, Borussia Dortmund.
This should be a really good game. It should be a really entertaining game. I see goals for Man United rejects Romelu Lukaku and Alexis Sanchez. And I think I'm going to go for one of my crazy scores that I'll get right one day. 3-2 Inter Milan.
Oh, this is even more swashbuckling than that. Milan are going to ship 4. Dortmund are going to ship 3. 4-3 to Dortmund. A thriller in Milan.
Slavia Prague, Barcelona.
So I thought Barcelona were having a really bad start to the year. It turns out they're now top of La Liga with literally no problems and kind of coasting through the Champions League. So I clearly just read whatever narrative the BBC would like me to know about Barcelona at the time. So currently, they're good. And I've got them winning this game about the slaves from Prague. 2-0.
Yeah, you got to say Barcelona. Yeah, they're having a bad season because they're winning games 2-0 instead of 4-0.
The thing, it's a problem. It's a real problem.
Barcelona will win. It will be solid enough. 2-0 win for Barca.
Group G, RB Leipzig versus Zenit St. Petersburg.
Not much to say about this one, as my puff of the cheeks explained. I'm just going to say 2-1 win to Leipzig.
Yes.
Benfica go up against one guy, Leon.
Well, Ian, before you go on about how Greek sides are really good at home, this actually should be a good match of football. This is the sort of game that you're like, oh, this won't be that great, and then I just feel like it'll be a good match. They're both good sides. They got a lot of European pedigree. They tend to do well randomly in the Champions League. I've got Lyon to win away from home, 2-1.
It's a numbers game, Thomas. Simply a numbers game. It doesn't stack up. 11 against 1. It's not going to be good for Lyon. Benfica are going to win this 3-1.
Group H, Ajax versus Chelsea.
Ajax are top of this group with 2 wins out of 2, and they play against the Chelsea side full of vim and vigour.
I do like a bit of
youth
vim
and energy, and I think this should be a really open and entertaining game. And because I think that, it's probably going to be anything but. So I'm going to put it down to being a very lacklustre and dull 0-0 draw.
Right, well, firstly, Chelsea can't play a game without conceding, Ian, and you know that, so it should at least be... Do you have to always out-logic me? Do you always have to tell the truth?
Talk about Ajax being cleaning product.
They're going to bleach their way to the top. Actually, bleach their way through the league. No, but seriously, could Chelsea be this year's Ajax? There's a strong possibility. They play really good attacking, kind of quick football that might, in the later stages, take the bigger boys by surprise. Frank Lampard's shown a penchant for not holding back and letting his players just go out and play the game they play. Ajax, on the other hand, had a great time last year, but have lost half their team. They're doing well right now, but I don't think the conveyor belt will quite pan out. This is a 2-2 draw to me.
Practice my pronunciation here. Lille versus Valencia.
It's Lyles versus Valencia.
Ah.
We're really funny guys, by the way. Please keep watching and clicking that like button. You know, this is a football match that's being played in France against an Italian side. The French side, the Spanish side, and I reckon the Spanish side are going to travel to the south of France and win this match 2-1.
I think both of these sides, what you can say about them is they've got excellent badges. Excellent. But I have to go with Valencia just because they've got a bat on their badge.
Well, I mean, who else are you going to back in this game?
Exactly. So I'm going to say they nick it 2-1.
Ian, does this go down as one of our worst ever prediction videos?
Well, the good thing is we've got loads more group stages to go in the Champions League, so we can do all these jokes day after day, game after game after game. But we're not done. We are not done. We're not done, Tom. I know you thought we were, but we have to roll into Thursday, and I'll lead us off on all these games. Slovan Bratislava versus Wolverhampton Wanderers.
I have got Wolverhampton Wanderers to win this game of checkers. Let's go 2-0.
Wolves are really... You don't know what you're going to get from Wolves. I think that they seem to be eking out results in this group phase. I think they'll win 2-1. Your favourite club, Arsenal, versus Vitória Guimarães?
Doesn't sound like a real place, but obviously the raging dumpster fire running down a hill is going to lose this game like they do every other match. 2-0 to the other team whose name I can't remember.
Victoria.
Yes.
Arsenal are pretty good at home. They're pretty good in the Europa League group stages, which seems to be where they love to play at the moment. And so they're going to win this one with a load of kids, 3-0. FC Porto versus Rangers.
Right, I just want to say, why are we not covering Sevilla versus the F91 dudes? I mean, like, what a great side. Sorry. So you had a game of who versus who? Do you see that? F91 Guralanga.
I do.
Right,
But
very
I'm more
quickly.
interested in your take on Porto versus Rangers.
Right, well, I think Porto are going to beat the Rangers. I think they'll outmaneuver them and ride past them into the sunset 2-0.
Yep. Rangers always seem to be like plucky losers in this competition. They seem to get themselves into good positions and throw it away. It'll be the same here. They'll take the lead and end up losing 2-1, probably getting a man sent off in the process. More right. Celtic versus Lazio.
Who's Celtic are at home? I see a 1-1 draw.
I'll say Celtic Park. They're pretty good at home. I think they'll edge it. I think 2-1 to Celtic. But ignore everything. All the other games do not matter. They are mere
I can lead us in on this one. I can lead us in.
appetizers to this main event.
Sevilla versus everyone Doodlehanger.
God damn it, man!
No, it's Partizan Belgrade versus Manchester United.
Fresh off a 1-1 draw against Liverpool.
I mean, is that a win, Man United? Is that literally a win now?
Well, you would say so, but the fact that they conceded so late and Liverpool was so poor, you'd have to say Man United kind of dropped. You should have held out for a win in the game, really. But obviously, at the start of the game, you'd have taken a point. But as I predicted, it would be 1-1. And as I said, they are in the process now of penning Ollie a new 5-year deal. So
it's going to happen.
So, Thomas, what do you reckon is going to happen in this one?
Is the Rio Ferdinand graphic of him hitting the table over and over again going to make it in here? Because I'd like that every time you make that joke. They're only going to turn up to this match with 3 players and then a bunch of youth boys who are going to run around the park kind of pointlessly. It's going to peter out to a 1-0 Partizan Belgrade win. That's right, I no longer back Man United.
Well, I'm horrified to hear that, Tom, but I am in agreement with you there because I just think this is going to be a difficult place for them to go. And they're going to obviously make a load of changes, play a load of kids, because they don't really care about this competition. I also think Belgrade will win, and I think they'll win 2-0. But then, I am slightly partisan.
Oh, cool. I was about to say, do you think it's be a partisan fan base? Oh, God. On that note, thank you for watching. We really appreciate this. If you're looking for detailed football analysis, you're probably in the wrong place.